Right, there you go. Stream's up. So if you want to see what I'm doing, you can.
Yeah.
So, Gucci. Give it a minute to load up. There we go.
I'll go on Twitch.
Yeah, whatever you want, mate. Whatever you want. Yeah.
Oh.
Whatever you like. Do. Oh, there. I need to get it set up so I can see combined chat. That'd be useful. Alright. Stop. What was that about? That was a car. Oh, it's going that way, okay. And finish this block. Oh, hello. Thank you. Oh dear. Is this looking alright to you, Rich? There you go.
Yeah, I haven't got the volume on, so
Oh, alright, mate. Here we go.
can't hear what's going on. But I can see you ducking and diving.
I'm diving and weaving. Okay, let's head over to the Cauldron Link one. I like the driving aspect, but I'm glad to an extent that they made it a bit more linear in Halloweenboy 2. I do feel that was a good call. However, it does add a different dynamic to it. Like, for instance, the shantytown I'm about to drive through. Or the fact that this area just looks a bit weird. What's this all about? Literally nothing. Okay, cool. There's still pages that I've never found on here. Yeah, like the manuscript.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would be cool to know where every one of them is, but like I want to find them naturally, if that makes sense. But then, as I'm playing Alan Wake, I'm just like going, actually, I want to just like fight these guys, and particularly me when I was younger playing this, I was awful with horror games. Hated
when I
horror
told Barry
games.
my plan back in the well-lit
Why?
room,
I
it
just
acted as if I knew what I
just
was
hate you.
doing. I
don't
was
mind.
operating on the shifting logic
Oh
of the
look,
brain.
there you go.
I
Even
had
the
to
street,
fight my
even the
way
game
through
says to
the
follow.
horrors of
Follow.
the night.
You should not follow.
I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I will definitely make sure though that when it comes to the playlists that we do for this, for the Alan Wake series, they're just sequential, so somebody could sit there and watch from start to finish.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that pushing now? Seconds. Okay. To be fair as well, they actually did this as a book. They did, and do you know what? I actually feel like I could do just like picking it up and reading.
Reading it.
Yeah, just reading again. Because I'm wondering like
Yeah.
what do I miss while playing the game, or is there something that realistically would be good?
You don't catch
Yeah,
that you should know about.
yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I will never give her to you.
Apparently you'll never give me to it. Okay, cool. Oh, that's not good. I'm in danger. Aha! Why you got like a giant chainsaw thing? Listen, I am single-handedly holding down the entire battery community. You're looking for a battery for your robotic builder? You ain't finding it here. I'm using it on my lantern.
Yeah, is that what they call them nowadays?
Apparently. Oh dear me. Yeah. Oh, good. Got there on me. Yeah. Oh.
So how's work today then? If you still haven't found out what
I'm doing. Yeah.
you're doing?
It's alright. So a lot of what we're doing at the moment is it's almost like it's winding down. Like you're making sure that the people who are taking over have all this knowledge and stuff, but most of them don't. They don't know anything that they need, and they literally they literally have no clue. There's like comments that are made, and you're just like, this is clearly covered in the user guide, and then they go, yeah, but the user guide doesn't make any sense, and you're like, okay. And I think what that is a lot of the time is the cultural differences between British English and Indian English, I think, to an extent. Yeah, because I think that's the way it can be, and I think that's what we find with, like, say, the Americans, and I think we found that a lot with when Banana first joined. We were having to explain things, weren't we? Getting those concepts sort of ingrained of, oh yeah, well, when we get the loo, you know, he genuinely thought, oh yeah, who's the loo? You know, so it's trying to understand that, but that's what I think is happening. I don't think it's anything malicious about it. I think it is, I do think there is an aspect where we do need. I think there's an aspect where my employer sort of has to understand that not everything can work by being sent to another country, and I don't think they're ever going to understand.
Oh yes,
that.
it can.
Yeah. Well, you look at the Americans from Venezuela. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't go there.
Oh no, that shit's crazy, man.
I can't understand how they expect to do the country, if you know what I mean.
It's just holding leverage. That's all it is.
You know, it's just like a satellite state.
Yeah, like there's a really good article in BBC News today, specifically talking about how Trump inadvertently could push us back towards the edge of empire, which was not a good time for people anyway. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, manuscript page.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Let's go that way. I could go this way. Is there a reason why I could have gone this way? No, it's just so good. Okay, cool. How about I think the one thing I like the most was, you know, like with Alan Wake 2, where they have the jump scares and you have New Game Plus.
Yeah.
I particularly like New Game Plus, and the reason why, yeah, which is it's the final draft version, is everything is different every time. So obviously in the final draft version you play it once, and that's where it comes from. However,
Yeah.
If you were to, like, say, play Alan Wake 2 first, just do a regular run, then do another run on top, you would see differences. And there's subtle differences in a lot of cases, but, like, there's a new ending, like, there's everything. And I'm like, you know what, I really appreciate that. I like when the New Game Plus actually adds to the story.
Yeah.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Get this flag on out, ready for these backing birds. Ooh, birds. Two secs. Oh, dear. Oh, dear me. When you get like 3 or 4 notifications going on, that you're just like, I don't know, let me stop. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you just look at them and you're like, it's just text messages. Great.
I mean, I've cancelled most of my subscription emails because I've got sick of.
Oh, dude, I'm getting there. Genuinely getting there. Ooh, I get to play minecarts. This is cool. Like, I keep getting ones, like, where they're going, do you need car insurance? I'm like, no, I don't have a car yet.
Yeah. That's probably because you passed the test, isn't it?
You hear this thing about putting a 6-month wait on once to do the theory?
How come?
Something to do with, like, a 6... Like, once you've had done your theory or something, like, the argument is you could then have to wait 6 months before you can get a practical test. I'm like, but you're waiting 6 months anyway for a practical test. because that's how bad the
Yeah.
backlog is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, okay, there are some people that do seem to be able to get around it, but that's mainly because their instructors seem to have access to different, like these computer systems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mine didn't, so I was just like, yeah, okay. Shotgun ammo. And all the ammos. Let's go. Oh, dear. Up here. I was gonna say, where's the birds? There they are.
Flying cart.
Yeah. Do more minecarts. Because the birds are coming.
Minecraft.
Yeah, I'm in Minecraft. But man, no hands. But man, more birds. That dive with the flag guns. Yay. So I can't go that way. I can go this way. Bloody hell. Oh. Fuck off, you specky birds. Or the birds. But man, no birds. Oh, dear. Yeah, no, one of the things we were talking about today, though, and I think I'm gonna look into it, is there's a website out there where charities use to hire for paying jobs. You know, like how I do right now.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I wouldn't be against working for a charity. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, great bit of work to add in, great bit of time to add into my CV. Be like, oh, I worked for the X charity for some bonk. Though I keep hearing, and I don't know whether it's correct or not, where if you change your job every like 2 years or something, you're more likely to get more pay. But then I'm like,
If you change your job title.
No, like you change jobs, so like you move to a different company. I'm like, well, I can understand the logic, but surely that's just showing to an employer that you're not very reliable? Am I wrong with that?
Very reliable or unreliable?
Unreliable.
Yeah, well, I think...
and that falls out the air.
If I was to do it... I'd probably want someone who more likely to be there.
Yeah. Look at that kill count. Damn. looking at running simulator. Oh my god. Right, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Much better. I was gonna say, did I see a manuscript page? Oh. Oh wait, that's where I gotta go. So what about this way? Nothing over here. That's fantastic. Yeah. But yeah, no, I just thought, well, I understand the logic. But
Yeah, well, you by changing your job every 2 years, you move up in rank.
yeah,
So probably the idea of it is to actually move up in rank.
yeah.
So you actually go from each job you do, you go for the next highest up.
That would make sense, to be fair. Ooh, hello. Why is there a boat? Oh god.
And you go forth in short,
Go for
jerky movements.
I need to maybe try and kill these guys before I get overrun. Oh yeah, I was not anticipating that.
Or getting overrun.
Yeah. So I was just walking around, and the darkness just doesn't like me doing
You
stuff.
walking ground.
Nah, it's a national issue. I know. Yeah. Thinking of returning to Fallout 3 once Alan Wake is fully done. I think.
Very good.
Yeah.
So how far through are you on Alan Wake?
On this one I'm nearly done the main story. Just got the DLCs to do, which are still part of the story, in a way. So that's the next that'll be the next task to deal with. However, I need to oh my god, fuck off. Yeah, but then once the DLC's done, then we can put a little bit of time in play before Alan Wake's American Nightmare gets done. Because that one's a fun.
Yeah. Why didn't you put Alan Wake on until do all the editing and everything?
Yeah.
But put it on when it comes to
Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah, I could do. I'm sort of hoping that I can. Wow. There'll be other. There'll be some other horror games on around Halloween time.
Yeah.
Particularly, and I'm not saying I'm going to get it done for Halloween. Alien Isolation, I'm considering. And the reason why I'm considering is Alien Isolation. Obviously, you have the Alien from the Alien franchise. But so you know, like how you and me are talking right now, I can set it up so that any physical communication the alien is listening for. So it can literally be like, we can be chatting along and I go, Rich, shush, shush, shush. And then see your carer comes in the background, right? Okay? the carer
Yeah.
can get me killed. How random's that? So it would add a whole new element to it, and then
Yeah, it's called a cooking.
sure. Holy shit! Well, you stayed up and see all that. Damn. Just been burning that out. Yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ. These things it likes to throw at me. Holy crap. Oh, fuck off with your boat. Like, Rich, they just dug this boat up out of the graveyards. What the hell?
They've dug a boat hook.
They've dug a boat up. Well, it looks like they've dug a
I
boat
get
up.
me false teeth next week.
Oh dear. Yeah, just look at that. Looks like it's come out of a watery graveyard. It's that rusted.
Probably has. Alan Wake's probably sank it there
Probably.
in his book.
Yeah, all the books. The darkness wears her face. That's true. The darkness also likes long walks on the beach and smelling good. That was stupid. Oh dear. Right, I walked right into a hole. How holy of me. Ow. I weird. What? What have I done? Have I gone on the wrong way? Yeah. Wrong. There we go. Right, here we go. Here we go, big boy.
I needed to get the generator running.
Okay, we need the generator. Which one? That one? Where's the one over here? Get on. Flashbang. Yeah, no, well, it's going alright. It's doing what it needs to do in the meantime. Yeah. Hopeful for some actual knowledge of what's going on. But I've said once that I'm going to give this week in a week just so I can settle myself in, get back in the rhythm.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna like start taking full advantage of some stuff. So like my private medical benefit, like use the reference I had the referral I was given last year to see a dermatologist. Hopefully, that'd be good. That's the hope, anyway. And then the kite. Shit back. What bullets are you using? Last one's the flash. Ooh, hello.
As long as we've got enough flares.
Yeah, true, actually. Really on that. Okay, cool. See you later. Bye. Bye. Oh, fuck. Why do you have to spray the light? Oh, manuscript page. Hold on.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
New Fortnite update tomorrow? Wait, I got manuscript page. That's unread. Find this page in nightmare difficulty. Ah, okay, that's why I didn't find it. Playing in nightmare difficulty. I'm kind of glad I'm not playing in nightmare difficulty because I kind of wanted to just enjoy the game. Yeah. But who knows? I might go back and do it.
Turn back now.
No, fuck off. Alright, Iron Man, why you got all that shit? Alright. Fuck off, you little bastard.
Do as you're told.
No. I only have to do as I'm told, Rich. I don't really do well with that, do I?
Doing as you're told.
Yeah, apparently not. Apparently I'm not very good at doing that. Ah, no wonder I got...
Alice never loved you.
Ah, she probably didn't, but how? She probably gave me great head.
I'm not gonna ask.
I'm not gonna ask either. Oh, bloody hell. Ooh, hello. Oh dear. Right, that was just my mum. Right, let's get back into it. Oh, hello. Hello. Do you want? Thank you. Probably can't, to be honest, but with like a crazy amount of flag on the camera, so I night.
You will fail.
No, probably not. I have to flare. Oh, is it? Oh, you're up there. Nice to see you. Apparently I'm making this up, Rich, according to the crazy lady on Hey, there we go.
Well, he knows best.
Yeah, she does. Let's go. Oh, the clicker. There you go. The most powerful object in the game.
Hell!
One clicker that controls all the other clickers.
Yes. Oh, now I'm on the floor in the thingy.
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Who are you making out with now?
This is Alice, his wife, but it's not really Alice. This is the darkness.
My fear? It's your fear.
In Alice.
Why aren't you afraid?
Wow,
You're
pretending
not
to be
Alice.
her.
Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
So basically, because I'm in the dark place. So you remember in Alan Wake 2, the
Alan?
being in the
Come back to bed.
being in the thing.
Dr. Hartman?
It
They
being
can't
in
put on a light in there.
oh,
I read
if
your manuscript.
if the darkness is
It's brilliant.
kicking,
It's
if darkness is kicking, it's sure kicking its
You're
ass.
genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to me. We'll talk more about it in the morning.
But yeah, no, if you remember the apartment in Alan Wake 2 that we have to keep coming into, this is literally it.
Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bedtime.
Oh, fuck off. I have a light. Fuck off, spooky bitch. Hey look, it's a spaceman. Or diver.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass.
Okay.
It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
May I introduce Mr. Scratch?
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scratch. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
That's not foreshadowing for anything bigger in the franchise later on. Looks at Alan Wake 2. Okay. So we're stuck in the darkness right now. I am not doing bird. I know birds give me bad things. Got the phone.
I follow the idea of a man.
Actually, I have no clue what that says. Telephone pole. Okay. Gone.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Who the heck could Alice be in love with?
No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even know yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I know.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan, what are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light
Let's read
back
it.
on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
Cause he's Alan Wake.
Who's going to answer the phone?
I
Or is he
answered
going to phone
it.
someone?
Well, he's going to the cabin. So if you notice, like every time I'm moving, like three things, like I'm having to aim the flashlight to open stuff.
I will help you reach your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
So like that one.
By the way, the darkness is coming round.
I can, yeah. It's a bit scary Louis.
Filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Heart is filled with darkness. Cut it out.
Getting the getting the audio on when Tom was saying how to cut the darkness out of Barbara Dragon. But I actually didn't. Let's see what the phone says. What's it say?
Ding ding.
Ring ring banana phone.
Get away from me, you hag. Where am I? Let me go.
Alice, I'm coming.
Your husband refused to do as he was.
Let's go. Hey look, there's the hack. Why is there a horse there?
Now you will never get her back.
Well, I beg to differ.
I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light. Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Alice swimming up from the bottoms of Cauldron Lake.
What do you think with the white top on she'd be doing a wet t-shirt contest?
Oh dear. Well, he's definitely.
That's me.
Definitely not getting the not bringing the milk home during that time period.
Daybreak again.
Yeah, stay first. The old gods of Asgard.
Do these have no recollection of the night before?
Oh, but can you see Penis Dude in the background?
Mm-hmm.
Now my question is, how does he end up in the lake? I can't remember that.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
So he's still trapped in the darkness.
Yeah, so so that's where we find Alan in Alan Wake 2. He's been trapped in the darkness for about 10 years at that point, because the last game was released around 2020. I'm going to have to double check.
Right.
And then, effectively, all that time he's been going out. So, for instance, Alan Wake's American Nightmare and the 2 DLCs that we're going to do after this are all about him trying to get out of the darkness, because he managed to save Alice. But obviously, towards the end, we're introduced to Mr. Scratch, and obviously we know the impact Mr. Scratch has from Alan Wake 2. Yeah, so it's an interesting game. It is. There's so much variety in how the story is played out and everything like that. You know what I mean? And then what was the other thing we were seen in between? Oh yeah, so in Alan Wake 2 we had some some of the Night Springs episodes. Well, they interlinked with another game that Remedy makes called Control, and Control links in with Alan Wake. Because the agents that come to Bright Falls, they're from the same agency. So we're definitely going to be playing Control in between as well. So it's going to be right. So the main story is finished now. Then we're going to the DLC. Finish the DLC, then it'll be Alan Wake's American Nightmare, and then we'll start hitting Control in between. Yeah, it's a very good game. Very good game, very good series. Quite an original IP, really. Yeah, there's only like a few stories in my head where a writer actually physically writes out what's going on, and then it becomes fact, if you get me. So it's interesting.
So why doesn't he write a nice ending?
Because the darkness keeps changing it. So the ending he wrote at that point there was the best ending he could write. And then
stuck in there.
Yeah, but Alice was safe, so he sacrificed himself. Whereas if we look at Alan Wake 2, because we've already completed it at this point, so spoilers, if you haven't watched that playthrough, go watch that now, pause what I'm talking about, yada yada. So So you've been
Yada.
yeah,
Yeah,
you've been
that-
warned. So, whereas the end of Alan Wake 2, in the first go round of Alan Wake 2, he writes Saga Anderson wants him to write the end of the story so that her daughter lives, because the darkness has got involved and warped everything that's gone around her. So when we get to at the end, the original run Alan Wake 2, like before you do New Game Plus, she calls at the end, but it fades to black. We don't see her pick up. Whereas in Alan Wake, when we do Alan Wake 2 Final Draft, she picks up at the end, and like Alan hears Alice and everything like that, and we learn that Alice realised Alan was trapped in Cauldron Lake, and that the version of Alan she was seeing was actually Mr. Scratch. So she faked her death and jumped into Cauldron Lake to go recover Alan. So hopefully when we come back to, when they eventually do an Alan Wake 3, hopefully what we'll see is them working together to get out finally. Yeah.
So when is that?
Not a clue. It took 10 years to do the second game, so you never know.
Was there only one person doing it?
No, Remedy's a big game studio. Yeah. Definitely a big game studio. But it's interesting, it is. Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah. Oh, but so what we're going into now with the DLCs is this is Alan's mind. So obviously, in this sort of scenario where you're trying constantly to get out of effectively an unbreakable prison, it's all about him regaining control of his mind, and to protect himself. His sane part of his mind has had to physically detach itself from the physical side of him. So there's sort of two versions, and the physical side is trying to kill the sane version. And then,
As it does usually.
as it does, yeah. But then when we get to Alan Wake's American Nightmare, that is where Alan has managed to get enough power together that he is able to challenge Mr. Scratch, who has turned evil at this point. And then that's how we get him back in the lake, if that makes sense. But all of that will become more straightforward when we get to those ones, and I feel like it'd be a really good one for us to actually just keep going with, in between, because I know I was talking about Fallout 3 before, but I do think it might be an idea to go right, like when there's time in between, go right, let's do the DLCs, right, once doing the DLCs, let's go to Alan Wake's American Nightmare, do Control, and all the DLCs with Control, because they do have that linkage in with Alan Wake. And then basically when you get to Alan Wake 2, you've seen that linear progression. But what I'll aim to do with the editing on this is each one of these is a separate story, not a separate story, a separate chapter in the book. So what I'll try and do is I'll try and edit it all together. So like if you watch episode 1, like of the playthrough,
It'll be all the way.
Yeah, it's like it actually is episode 1. So like Departure is the last chapter, so we edit Departure together so it flows naturally.
Yeah.
There you go. The Signal, that's the one. That's one of the DLCs. So we get there. It's just going to be. It is going to be one of those ones where it's trying to get your head together on how you want to do it, but it's all good.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're still watching the video, thank you very much for watching. Keep watching, and you'll see the next stuff. Yeah, because we are going to go into the DLCs. So click on to your next episode. Peace. Yeah, because if I do that profile initialization, if I did continue game, do I load straight into the DLC?
Tom, let me go.
No, I don't. Okay. Go to main menu, X, episodes, normal day. There you go. So at the end, there's the two specials, as it were. So the signal and that. Let me just grab an image of that because I want the titles for. Yeah.
Is that the one you're doing, or is that what you've just finished?
So just finished Departure. Signal would be the next one. Just trying to decide whether I should do it or not. Maybe worth leaving it to tomorrow. Tackled Signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then can do Signal and the writer. But yeah, that is going to be the stream, though. Very short one. So thank you guys for watching. It is Friday tomorrow, so that'll be there'll be hopefully a longer stream then. Come back, see what happens. You might find out in the next episode that Rich has actually grown 400 arms and is now able to fight off the entirety of Russia just with one single punch. Yeah.
Well, they are giving me these special chemicals.
Exactly. Who knows? Might actually be the case. Anyway.